Yo, what's going on YouTube? GZTV coming at you late night once again for some more NBA recap stuff. We had two games I want to talk about. We are going to get into the Hawks and Suns, and then we're going to get into the Pelicans Bulls, and none of the other games were really worth talking about. Honestly, I spent most of the night watching college basketball, kind of trying to gear up for March Madness. Hopefully I'll make a March Madness bracket video soon. Well, not soon, obviously, like when the time comes. But yeah, I'm going to try to pay attention to that stuff more when there's not as good NBA games on. Tomorrow should be different, though. But let's get into the Suns and Hawks. Trae Young scores a season-high 43 points. The Hawks continue their home dominance over the Devin Booker-led Suns. They win by 5. Obviously, probably Trae Young's best, if not one of his best games we've seen him have all year. And obviously, Devin Booker is scoring at a really high level, and he's trying everything he can to help the Suns out, but it's just not working out for them. And they get the victory. They snap the Suns' 3-game winning streak with this win. And yeah, Trae Young just being that fucking guy, being the franchise guy in Atlanta, and leading a pretty successful season so far. Obviously not the greatest season ever for Atlanta, but he's doing all he can, really. Devin Booker putting people on the floor, hitting shots. Kevin Durant was getting out there, filling in the cracks, getting some tough ones in. Pretty fun game, though. Trae Young burying shots again and again. He played absolutely phenomenal. I mean, yeah, don't forget Kevin Durant did have 31 points. He shot 65%. And you get a 35-point performance for Devin Booker, who shot 7 for 14 from 3. Pretty impressive stuff. I think just Jusuf Nurkic not being in the lineup is really killing them. They don't have a whole lot of scorers there at that big man position. They got to have Mason Plumlee out there. And obviously they have Iguodala, Bradley Beal, Grayson Allen as kind of their scoring threats off the bench. But again, Jusuf Nurkic just leaves too big of a hole to be desired, for that Hawks team. So you look at the Hawks, though, or for that Suns team. You look at the Hawks, 43 points for Trae Young off of 50% three-point shooting. And also, incredible game for Onyeka Okongwu off the bench. 22 points, 21 rebounds. That's insane. A 20-20 game in 28 minutes. I don't think I've heard anyone say anything about that, but holy shit, are you kidding me? That's pretty fucking impressive. I don't know how you do it, but shout out to Onyeka Okongwu. That's fucking incredible. I don't know. Getting into the Pelicans, the Bulls really struggling in this game, and they haven't been playing the greatest recently. But Trey Murphy and Zion Williamson carry the Pelicans to a 6-point win over the Bulls. Obviously, great scoring for both Trey Murphy III and Zion Williamson. Not the greatest game in the world for CJ McCollum, and obviously they don't have Brandon Ingram, but those two doing a really good job of kind of filling in and getting some buckets. Trey Murphy III being aggressive, getting to the rim. Really fun game here. Zion Williamson getting some tough shots, just using his size, getting into defenders, drawing contact. Guys like Kobe White kind of drawing contact as well and making tough shots. But yeah, it was just like Zion and Trey Murphy all the way. Those guys played really good. 21 points for Zion Williamson. 32 points for Trae Murphy III. Obviously not the greatest efficiency-wise, but 32 points is 32 points, especially in a fast-paced league like today's. And yeah, you look at the Bulls, you get 22 points and 15 rebounds out of Nikola Vucevic, who shot 50% from 3. You get a 22-point performance for Kobe White and 25 points for Zach LaVine, who shot 67% from 3. Now, Josh Giddey did have 12 assists and 13 rebounds, and he's doing a little bit of everything. The problem is they need him to elevate a little bit more in terms of scoring now. I don't really have super high expectations for Josh Giddey on the scoring end because he really has shown to be like a Draymond Green point guard type of player. But, he could score a little more. And obviously they have Jalen Smith, and they've been playing Lonzo quite a bit recently off the bench, and those guys have been putting up good scoring nights. Especially Jalen Smith. He had a great game tonight. But, I don't know. Josh Giddey and even guys like Patrick Williams should probably try to score a little more. But that's going to do it for the games. Just looking at tomorrow's games. In terms of good games, I'm hyped for Magic Bucks. That'll be going down again. You get the Grizzlies playing the Spurs. You got Rockets Nuggets. You get there's another game, Heat and Lakers. So there should be some pretty solid basketball. As always, if any of those games are good, you can be sure to check out the channel. I will be talking about those games if they are close. Fantasy-wise, I'm doing pretty solid this week. Just kind of checking that real quick before I end the video. Just leave a like, comment, subscribe, do all that stuff. But we're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good in the fantasy league. Josh Giddey, fucking insane performance. Damian Lillard played pretty good, but I think I'm going to hold off on that. Evan Mobley had a good game tonight for me, so there you go. I'm out, guys. Have a good rest of your night. I'm going to go work on some more YouTube stuff for about an hour and a half.